Genesis 40. Sometime later, the cupbearer and the baker of the king of Egypt offended their lord, the king of Egypt. Pharaoh became very angry with these two officials, and he put them in the prison of the captain of the guard, where Joseph was confined. The captain of the guard assigned them to Joseph, and he took care of them. After they had been in prison for some time, one night each of them had a dream, and each dream had its own meaning. When Joseph came to them the next morning, he saw that they were dejected. "Why do you look so worried today?" he asked. And they replied, "We both had dreams last night, but no one can tell us what they mean." "Interpreting dreams is God's business," Joseph replied. "Tell me what you saw." The cupbearer told Joseph his dream. "In my dream," he said, "I saw a vine with 3 branches. As soon as it budded, it blossomed, and its clusters ripened into grapes. I was holding Pharaoh's cup, so I took the grapes and squeezed the juice into the cup. Then I placed the cup in Pharaoh's hand." "This is what it means," Joseph said. "The 3 branches represent 3 days. Within 3 days, Pharaoh will lift you up and restore you to your position as his cupbearer. And please remember me and do me a favor when things go well for you. Mention me to Pharaoh so he might let me out of this place. For I was kidnapped from the land of the Hebrews, and now I'm here in prison, but I did nothing to deserve it." When the chief baker saw that Joseph had given the first dream such a favorable interpretation, he said, "I also had a dream. In my dream, there were 3 baskets of baked goods on my head. The top basket contained all kinds of baked goods for Pharaoh, but the birds were eating them from the basket on my head." "This is what it means," Joseph told him. "The 3 baskets represent 3 days. Within 3 days, Pharaoh will lift off your head and impale your body on a pole. Then birds will come and peck at your flesh." Sure enough, everything happened just as Joseph had predicted. 3 days later, on Pharaoh's birthday, he gave a banquet for all his officials. He released the cupbearer from prison and restored him to his position, but he impaled the chief baker on a pole, just as Joseph had predicted. Pharaoh's cupbearer, however, forgot all about Joseph and never gave him another thought.